From Lumen Field here in Seattle, it's week 1 of the NFL as football is back, and we've got ourselves a divisional rivalry matchup to kick things off. It's the Seattle Seahawks in front of the 12s taking on the San Francisco 49ers to kick off a new year. Packed to the rooftops, loud as always here in Seattle. The Pacific Northwest welcomes football back, and we've got ourselves a great rivalry, one of the more historic rivalries, one of the most entertaining rivalries to kick things off in the new season, as the Seahawks will play host to the San Francisco 49ers. Seattle won the toss and elected to defer. Here we go. From inside the 10-yard line, the return will bring him out just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the 49ers onto the field first on offense. Brock Purdy will lead them out, 25 years old, 6'1", 220. 49ers plagued with injuries last year, missed the postseason. Looking to get back into that column as well. Seahawks defensively, a couple new faces, a couple veteran talents looking to get at them. That defensive line expected to be great on a defense that struggled last year, and that's one of the big differences in how their season turned out. First play of the season for San Francisco, and naturally you hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. And he runs it for 11 yards to start his year, and a first down on the game's first play. Moving it up to the 40-yard line is San Francisco, 11-yard run by Christian McCaffrey to start things off. Give it to him again, and this time he's brought down near the line of scrimmage. A couple yards there on first down. Tariq Woolen comes up to make the tackle for the Seahawks, and it's 2nd and 7 after a pickup of 3. Second down and 7, ball at the 43-yard line. To throw for the first time, Purdy swings it out to McCaffrey. The blitz was on. McCaffrey makes a move and knocked out of bounds just shy of the first down. And now 3rd down and short on the way here for San Francisco. Third down and 1 under center, extra tight end into the left. It's McCaffrey down just across midfield, and the 49ers continue the drive. Second first down of this opening drive. First down and 10 at the 49. Opening drive here for San Francisco. Give it to McCaffrey, and a good tackle is made up front. Second down and 9 after a pickup of just 1 on first down to McCaffrey, who has touched the ball on every play so far. Empty backfield here for Purdy on second down. 4-man rush. Purdy floats it to the near side into traffic and incomplete. He was looking for Jennings. Broken up on the outside. 3rd down coming up. Coverage on the side over there by Tariq Woolen on that last play. 3rd down and 9. Again, empty backfield. Purdy fires. Kittle well short to the 45-yard line, and that's it. Shoved backwards, and 4th down on the way. Kind of in no man's land here inside the Seattle 45, but 4th down and less than 5. So we'll see what San Francisco wants to do here. And they're going to punt it away with Thomas Morstead. So a couple first downs, but the Seattle defense holds and will force a punt on the opening drive. Angle towards the coffin corner and out of bounds inside the 5. So Seattle will start backed against the wall And a new look offense. Sam Darnold takes over the quarterback position here for the Seahawks, coming over from Minnesota during the offseason. Geno Smith shipped off to Vegas. So a new era here at quarterback for Seattle. Obviously, they drafted Jalen Milroe out of Alabama as well. But they're going to go with Sam Darnold, the veteran, to start things out on the season. Milroe will look to learn under him. Seattle starting their first drive of the season back inside their own 5. Here's Kenneth Walker looking to get him going here this season, looking to stay healthy throughout the year. Kenneth Walker, a tough 7 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 3. Walker again, right through the middle. And Kenneth Walker bursts into the secondary up to the 25. Couple of good runs by Kenneth Walker and a first down. Second year as the head coach for Mike McDonald, defensive-minded head coach, but he loves to pound the football. That's the nature here in Seattle, and it's been for some time now, despite who their running back is. Walker gets crunched in the backfield that time, and the first guy there was Bosa, loss of 3 on the play. Physical start to this game on both sides. It's second and long now here for Seattle, and an empty backfield for Darnold. First pass attempt as a Seahawk is a completion underneath to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Minimal gain of about 5. Third down coming up. One of the big storylines from the Pacific Northwest, Cooper Kupp coming over from the Rams to Seattle, stays in the division, but now in a Seahawks uniform. He lines up at the top of your screen. Darnold on third down has time. Going downfield, pass is caught. Across midfield inside the 45-yard line to Arroyo, the rookie. First NFL catch is a big play for the Seahawks. And into 49er territory they go. Seattle on the move just outside of field goal range now here on their opening drive. First down play action. Darnold sets up deep in the pocket. Steps up, gonna run. Not known for his running ability too much, and he gets near the sticks inside the 35. Another addition for Seattle on the receiving core, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The 8-year man out of South Florida comes over to the Seahawks. Second down and inches. They're going to throw it. Darnold over the middle. Pass is caught for a first down inside the 30-yard line to the tight end, A.J. Barner. Second-year man out of Michigan. And Seattle's on the move just over halfway through this opening quarter. Third first down of this opening drive for the Seahawks. Again to throw. Walker couldn't pick up the blitz, and Darnold is sacked. Michael Williams. And a loss of 9 on first down. First sack of the game for San Francisco. And he blew right through that line and through Kenneth Walker, who had to try to pick him up on the edge, and you can see he just slipped right by Kenneth Walker. And that's a big guy for a 5'9", 211 running back to try to block. So now second and long for the Seahawks. Opening drive continues. Blitz is on. It's a screen to Walker. Trying to get a block out in front. Walker fights his way back to the original line. Third down coming up. Gain of 9 on second down and long. So 3rd down and 10 now here for Seattle. They're in field goal range on their opening drive. Need to get to the 17 to keep the drive going. Extra man on the blitz. Seattle picks it up. Here's a throw to Smith and Jigba. And he's just short, it looks like. Good tackle right near the sticks. And now decision time for Mike McDonald on 4th down. They're inside the 20-yard line on 4th and inches, and they're going to go for the points. So Jason Myers on for the field goal attempt to try to put Seattle on the board for the first time this year, and he's got it. Seahawks strike for 3 on their opening drive. Jason Myers connects, and it's 3-0 Seattle. Myers to send it away for the Seahawks. And from inside the 5-yard line, a return by Junior Bergen to the 26. So here comes Brock Purdy and company. A couple first downs on their opening drive. Then they were forced to punt. They stalled right around midfield. Seahawks went down, scored a field goal. 3-0 Seattle here. Under 5 to go in the opening quarter. First down, San Francisco. Here's McCaffrey trying to find some space as he squirts his way forward just shy of the 30-yard line. Pickup of 3 on first down. Christian McCaffrey looking to stay healthy this year. The 9-year man from Stanford. 5'11", 210, 29 years of age. On second down, here's an open man. It's Kyle Juszczyk. One of the rare fullback spots, future Hall of Fame fullback for the 49ers, picks up a first down out across the 35-yard line. First down at the 37. Here is McCaffrey, and he meets a wall at the 40-yard line. Tariq Woolen. He's been all over the place for the Seahawks in this opening quarter, and a pickup of 3 on first down. Second and 7 at the 40. Purdy looking around, goes underneath. It's McCaffrey who makes a move and fights his way forward, and he's got a first down just shy of midfield. And 49ers on the move once again. Couple more first downs for this 49er offense. Their opening drive stalled. They had to punt it away around midfield. Now right around midfield again, first down. McCaffrey up the middle, trying to find some space, and he's brought down from behind as he just does get across the 50-yard line, and another 3-yard pickup. Straight drop back and a quick throw, and a catch just shy of the first down for Ricky Pearsall, second-year man out of Florida. Third down and a yard coming up here for the 49ers offense. Ball at the 43-yard line. This is about the same spot they punted it away the last time. Quarterback sneak here, and a first down for Brock Purdy and company. Just shy of the 40-yard line, 1 minute to go in the opening quarter, and San Francisco moves the chains once again. That quiets this crowd for a moment here at Lumen Field in Seattle. First down at the 41, it's McCaffrey. And he fights his way to the 35-yard line, pickup of 5 on first down. And that could end the quarter. San Francisco does not have to snap it again. They come up to the ball, final seconds tick down in this opening quarter. San Francisco does not have to snap this, and they do not. End of one in Seattle. Week 1 action between these two NFC West rivals. It's the Seahawks leading 3-0. Three-0 Seattle as we start the second quarter here at Lumen Field. San Francisco on the move just outside the Seattle 35. RPO to the outside to a wide open George Kittle inside the 20 and down to the 15. Big play for George Kittle and company, and San Francisco takes it into the red zone for the first time this afternoon. Beautiful RPO style play on the outside, and there was nobody near George Kittle. And San Francisco's knocking on the door. First down into the red zone. McCaffrey stuffed at the line. Jones gets in to make the play. No gain, second down. Second down and 10. Purdy on the move. Throws on the run. Finds Ayuk, who takes it inside the 10-yard line. Third down on the way. Pickup of 7 to Brandon Ayuk. Tackled down at the 9-yard line. Third down and 3 on the way. Play clock down under 5. Extra man on the blitz. Purdy over the middle. Passes caught. Jennings slips a tackle and gets knocked down at the 2-yard line. And it's first and goal for San Francisco. And the 49ers knocking on the door, looking to take the lead on their first touchdown of the season. Purdy's going to go under center here. I formation, McCaffrey the deep back. McCaffrey to the right side, touchdown. First touchdown of the season for the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey runs it in from 2 yards away, and the 49ers jump in front. That quiets this crowd. Mike McDonald trying to find out what to do over there on the sideline. 49ers march the field. Long drive results in 7 points. 12:23 to go in the second. 13 plays, 75-yard drive that took a half of a quarter length. 7.5 minutes off the clock. Just marched the field, and now Seattle will look to respond here on their home turf. Moody on to kick it away to the Seahawks. From inside the 5-yard line. Big tackle just shy of the 25. So here comes Seattle back out onto the field. Just their second drive here with 12:20 to go in the second quarter. A couple long drives. Seattle marched down and then ended up stalling for a field goal. San Francisco just took 7.5 minutes to go down and score a touchdown. So this is the second offensive possession for Seattle as they look to go down and respond to the San Francisco touchdown. Start the drive with a play fake. Darnold down the seam, incomplete. Nobody near that pass attempt, and it's incomplete, second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Incompletion on first down brings up 2nd and 10. Again throwing with an extra man coming on the blitz, and he's got a wide open man. Arroyo, the rookie out of Miami, his second catch of this opening half, and a big play for the Seahawks around midfield. 2 catches for 55 yards for Elijah Arroyo, the tight end.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down at the 49. Fake it to Walker. Darnold. Downfield pass. Caught. Good catch by Smith and Jigba, and he gets popped at the end of the play. But a laser beam from Sam Darnold. And a couple chunk plays for the Seahawks have them on the move. Big hit on Smith and Jigba at the end of the play. But Seattle already into field goal range on just a couple plays. First down just outside the 30-yard line for the Seahawks. Fake it again. Darnold steps up. Out to his right, and he has to throw it away. Good coverage downfield by the 49ers secondary, and it brings up 2nd down. Just over 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 here for Seattle. Walker splits out wide to the right side, empties the backfield for Darnold, who steps up and runs. First down inside the 20-yard line. Sam Darnold using his legs, and the Seahawks have a new set of downs, and into the red zone they go for the first time this afternoon. First down at the 19. It's Walker. And he has not a whole lot of space as he's able to pick up maybe a yard before he's brought down. Just a pile of bodies in the middle of that formation. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. All day to throw. Floats it to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of the rookie Arroyo. 3rd down. Third down and 9. Need to get to the 9 for a first down. Empty backfield here for Darnold. Extra man coming on the blitz. Darnold. Pocket breaking down, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Bosa disrupts the pass attempt on the blitz by San Francisco. And the good drive stalls once again for the Seahawks, and the field goal unit will come out. Jason Myers on for the field goal. Trying to make it a 1-point game. Good snap and hold, and Myers is 2 for 2. So a couple field goals for Seattle on a couple drives. And it's 7-6 San Francisco here in week 1. Jason Myers on to send it away. 9:38 to go in the second from inside the 5. Out to the 25. So here comes San Francisco back out on offense. Christian McCaffrey in this first half so far 11 carries, 39 yards, and the touchdown on their last drive. It took 7.5 minutes to go down and score a touchdown the last time they had the ball. Both teams over 100 yards of total offense. Purdy on first down. Over the middle. Pass is caught. Pearsall. And he's got a first down just shy of the 40-yard line. Good protection up front by that San Francisco offensive line, and it allows Purdy to find the second-year man, Ricky Pearsall. Here's McCaffrey. Running to the right, tried to bounce it to the edge, and a good tackle on the perimeter by Tariq Woolen. He's made a couple good tackles in this first half, and it's a gain of 1, bringing up second down. Empty backfield now for Purdy. McCaffrey over the middle, pass caught and brought down immediately. Pickup of about 5, brings up third down and 4. And that'll get these 12s into it. Seattle's defense looking for a third down stop here as we approach the halfway point of this second quarter. Need to get to the 48-yard line on third down. 4-man rush, Purdy underneath, caught by Jennings, and he's got it. First down. Third down and 4, and he picks up exactly that. 4 yards on third down for a first down. And the 49ers keep the drive alive as we have hit the halfway point of this second quarter. First down, San Francisco. McCaffrey running to the left, bursts through, and a first down and more inside the 40-yard line. San Francisco on the move once again as McCaffrey runs it for 14. So San Francisco on the move once again, first down inside the Seattle 40. McCaffrey again. He is hit and dropped in the backfield. Jones comes up to make the tackle, loss of 3. And it's second and long for the 49ers. Second and long, Purdy from the shotgun. Empty backfield now as McCaffrey splits out wide to the right. Purdy fires, pass caught, Kittle, and he's got a first down to the 25. Just methodically marching the field right now. San Francisco's offense clicking on all cylinders. And they take it just outside the red zone now. From the 25, McCaffrey stuffed in the backfield. He got hit hard at the end of the play. Therese Knight put a shoulder into McCaffrey, loss of 1, second down. Purdy on second and 11, down the seam, touchdown! Brandon Ayuk! What a throw by Brock Purdy, and Ayuk was free down the middle of the field. And San Francisco adds on to their lead. Seattle was playing a cover 2 defense, and that's exactly where you need to attack that coverage right down the heart of the field. You got a safety on the left, a safety on the right, but nobody in the middle of the field for the Seahawks. And San Francisco scores the touchdown on a laser beam from Brock Purdy. And right now, San Francisco will be content trading touchdowns for field goals. 14-6. 9 plays, 75 yards. Another long drive, over 5 minutes that time off the clock. And it's an 8-point lead for San Francisco. Moody on to send it away. And out just shy of the 25-yard line comes the return. That's where the Seahawks offense, led out by Sam Darnold, will begin. They've scored both times they've had the ball. The problem is that they've scored 2 field goals compared to the San Francisco 2 touchdowns. First down, Seattle, starting at the 24. Started off with Walker. A few yards up the middle to the 26-yard line. Jair Brown makes the tackle. 3 yards on first down for Kenneth Walker. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. Screen for Walker. Blocker out in front. Good tackle into open space. Demonador Lenore tackles Walker in open space. He got a great block out in front on the initial guy, but not the next. A third down on the way here for Seattle, looking to avoid going 3 and out. Need to get to the 34-yard line. Darnold has time. Pocket breaking down and sacked back at the 21. Right up the gut comes Jordan Elliott. And Seattle goes 3 and out. There's nobody open downfield. Darnold had good time initially. And he just ran out of it right up the gut, and Seattle left to punt it away. High fives on the San Francisco sideline. They have the momentum right now and a chance to build onto their lead before halftime. Michael Dixon gets it away clean. Fair catch called for and taken in at the 33-yard line. So here comes San Francisco back out onto the field. McCaffrey, pretty good first half, 49 yards on 15 carries thus far. A lot of action for the San Francisco running back. Back healthy and looking to stay that way for San Francisco this year. 2:27 to go before halftime. All 3 timeouts for both sides plus the 2-minute warning. Flip it to McCaffrey. Running to the near side. Around the edge he comes. And a good pickup on first down. Tackle down inbound, so the clock will continue to tick down towards the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go in the first half from Seattle. 14-6. San Francisco with the ball and the lead. 2nd and 2 for the 49ers at the 41-yard line. Quick throw to the tight end inside the 45-yard line and a first down. That was Luke Farrell, 5th-year man out of Ohio State. Nearing the 90-second mark to go in the first half. Purdy underneath. Pearsall makes the catch, knocked down immediately by DeMarcus Lawrence. And the gain of 2 brings up 2nd down. San Francisco still holding on to all 3 of their timeouts, letting the clock wind. Second down, they hand it off. McCaffrey up the middle. Fights his way towards the first down. They're going to mark him just short. And a timeout taken by San Francisco. With 1:06 to go here in the first half. Third down and inches here for the 49ers. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. Big play upcoming. They do still have 2 timeouts, so we'll see if they go McCaffrey's way on third down and inches. Maybe quarterback sneak. Oh, they're going to throw it. Purdy on the run. Downfield, nearly intercepted. Rowland has his hands on it, and he couldn't bring it in, but it's fourth down, and now decision time for San Francisco. Purdy had the open field in front of him if he wanted to run it for the first down, tried to force it downfield, and he nearly turned it over. So now fourth and inches with 1:02 to go in the first half, and they're going to go for it. They're going to empty the backfield on fourth and inches. Purdy fires, caught, first down, Pearsall, making people miss to the 35. And the drive will continue for San Francisco, a fourth down conversion. And the clock will continue to tick. They're sitting on their 2 timeouts. Down under 40 seconds to play. Purdy to the outside, caught by Ayuk, turns it upfield, and a first down inside the 25. Out of bounds, stops the clock with 32 seconds to go. And San Francisco's in striking distance. First down at the 24. They hand it off McCaffrey. Timeout San Francisco. No gain on the play. Interesting play call. They're forced to burn their second timeout, down to 1 left. Still got time for a couple of plays. Trip set to the left on second down, 29 seconds to play. Quick throw, pass caught. Pearsall gets knocked down inside the 20-yard line. Clock will continue to tick. Third down coming up for San Francisco. They are definitely in field goal range inside the 20-yard line. See if they want to do anything here. It looks like they're going to let the clock wind, though. They're going to call a timeout with 9 seconds left. Interesting. Typically, people want to make the field goal attempt the last play, but they leave some time on the clock. We'll see what they want to do here. They're going to kick the field goal right here, so they leave some time on the clock, but this to make it a 2-possession game. From the left hash, gets it away clean, and San Francisco builds onto their lead with 6 seconds to go before halftime. And it's an 11-point game, 17-6. So 2 touchdowns and a field goal in this first half for the San Francisco 49ers. Seattle with just a couple field goals trying to stay in this game. They do start the second half with the football, do the Seahawks. They got some work to do on offense. Jake Moody to send it away with 6 seconds to go. And through the end zone for a touchback. So with 6 seconds at the 35, see how aggressive Seattle wants to be here. They are going to go shotgun. This looks like Hail Mary formation. Let's see how far Darnold can throw the football. Lets it go downfield, and this one is almost brought in on the deflection. Cooper Kupp almost did something crazy on the ricochet. 1 second remaining. We'll see if they can get it again. Looks like they're going to do the same thing. This time they line up the 3 receivers to the right. See how far Darnold can throw it. He steps up and launches it. Short of the end zone. Pass is caught, but that'll do it. Marquez Valdez-Scantling goes up to get it, but time is out. Short of the end zone, and that'll do it for the first half. 17-6. San Francisco has the lead going to the intermission. Start of the third quarter here at Lumen Field, 17-6. The 49ers have the lead on the road by 11. Go with a 17-6 lead as they send it away to start the second half. From inside the 5. Out just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes this Seattle offense back out onto the field. A couple field goals in that first half, and that's it. Looking to get into the end zone potentially to start this third quarter, make it a game again. Still down by 11, not the end of the world. It is a 2-possession game, though, for the Seahawks to try to climb back into. Starting at the 29-yard line, first drive of the third quarter. And they started with Walker right up the gut. Drives his way forward to the 40-yard line. A good start for Seattle to start the second half. Haven't had a ton of action from Kenneth Walker today. They started off the game handing it off to him. Then they went pretty much through the air almost that entire second quarter. See if the running game is the answer for the Seahawks in this third. RPO. Here's Valdez-Scantling with a good tackle on the edge. Pick up with just 1 to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who caught that Hail Mary attempt at the end of the first half. Just fell short of the end zone. I formation, Walker the deep back. Fake it to him. Darnold under pressure, somehow got rid of it. Oh, big hit at the end of the play. Welcome to the NFL, Arroyo, as Fred Warner absolutely decleats him. Third down on the way. Third down and 2, just 1 third down conversion in that first half for the Seahawks. Darnold steps up and brought down. Second sack for San Francisco as Elliott gets home and the Seahawks go 3 and out. Just no answers on offense right now for Sam Darnold and company. So after 1 first down, it's not a 3 and out actually. They did get 1 first down, but after 1 first down, they have to punt. Michael Dixon on once again. Angles it towards the sideline, and not a good punt. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So here comes San Francisco for their first drive of the second half. Purdy was excellent in that first half, 17 of 19, 160 yards and a touchdown. 11-point lead for the 49ers offense as they look to add on here to start the third quarter. First down at the 29. Started off with McCaffrey, who gets stuck at the line. No gain on first down, brings up 2nd and 10. McCaffrey had just over 50 yards running the football in that first half. No gain to start the second half. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey again, trying to bounce it to the edge, and that's going backwards. Tariq Woolen comes up to make the tackle. 3rd down and long coming up. And Seattle looking to force a much-needed 3 and out on defense. So 3rd down and long here for San Francisco. Need to get up to the 39-yard line. McCaffrey splits out wide, empties the backfield for Brock Purdy. 3rd down and long, all day to throw. Purdy moving around and launching it deep down the field. This one is incomplete with a flag. Tariq Woolen. And that puts the ball up inside the 20-yard line. Pass interference on Christian McCaffrey. And an instant red zone after a 57-yard pass interference call. First down, McCaffrey. Good tackle on the edge. Pickup of just 1. So a huge pass interference call moments ago puts San Francisco instantly into the red zone after they were threatening to go 3 and out on 3rd down and long. Straight drop back. Purdy floats it. Back corner. Incomplete, nearly picked. Looking for Pearsall. And Woolen had his hands on it again. Third down and 9 now. San Francisco changing the formation. Trip set to the left. Now they change it back. Purdy all day. On the run, overthrown. He had Jennings open, but he overshoots him, and after the pass interference, Seattle's defense holds and forces a 4th down. And the field goal unit comes out for San Francisco. Moody on to try to make it a 14-point game. And he is 3 for 3. So the pass interference call on Tariq Woolen leads to 3 points for San Francisco, and it's 20-6 with 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. From inside the 5-yard line, Seattle will start their next drive shy of the 25. Good coverage by San Francisco. Here comes Sam Darnold and company. Had to punt it away their first drive of the 3rd. 3 more points added on by San Francisco. 2-touchdown game. Seattle has yet to find the end zone here in week 1. Starting from the 23-yard line, first down. Seattle has the yardage. They have 210 yards of total offense, just haven't been able to find Pater. Here's a toss to Walker to start the drive, and he's dropped. Loss of 3 on first down, back to the 20-yard line. Second and long, back at the 20-yard line. Just short of the 20-yard line, actually. Quick throw to Arroyo, and he's brought down at the 25. 3rd down coming up. Good open field tackle on the rookie Arroyo. 3rd down and 7 now on the way. Seattle looking to avoid going 3 and out. Need to get to the 33. Extra man comes late, and he gets home for the sack. The corner blitz. Stout gets home. And San Francisco's defense clicking on all cylinders. Hands on heads by the 12s here at Lumen Field. Seattle's offense can't get through the San Francisco defense, and Seattle goes 3 and out. And San Francisco will start just shy of the 40-yard line. So here comes Brock Purdy and company back out onto the field. A field goal their last time. 14-point game for him. Any score makes it a 3-possession game for the 49ers. First down, San Francisco, starting at the 39. Play action, Purdy, downfield, wide open. Brandon Ayuk bouncing his way inside the Seattle 35. Found the soft spot in the Seattle secondary, and Purdy fires a laser beam to his wide open receiver. Approaching the halfway point of this third quarter. San Francisco already in field goal range, and a field goal makes it a 3-possession, 17-point lead. McCaffrey almost slipped through there, and he's brought down after a pickup of 2. Empty backfield here for Purdy on 2nd and 8. Purdy all day, breaking down the pocket, and Lawrence hits him as he throws. 3rd down. So 3rd down and 8 now for San Francisco. Good coverage downfield on that last play by the Seattle secondary. Need to get to the 24-yard line here on 3rd down and 8. Purdy looking around, out to his left, sets, fire at the 20-yard line. Farrell, the tight end, makes the catch. Improvisation by Brock Purdy. He's over 200 yards in the game, and San Francisco takes it into the red zone. Ball at the 18-yard line, 1st down. McCaffrey takes it inside the 15. Second down from the 15. Play clock down under 5. Purdy, pass is caught around the edge and inside the 5, 1st and goal. San Francisco knocking on the door once again, looking to build on to their lead. McCaffrey, good play on the edge. Williams comes up to make the tackle. Back to the 7-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the 7-yard line, 2nd down, and goal. Purdy, incomplete. Looking for Farrell, the tight end, who got him down here. 3rd down and goal now at the 7. Third down and goal at the 7-yard line. Purdy steps up, and it's caught for the touchdown. Jennings, and San Francisco builds on. Working on Tariq Woolen. San Francisco adds on to their lead. An extra point will make it a 3-touchdown, 21-point game. Moody taps on the extra point. 27-6, and the Boo Birds raining down here at Lumen Field in week 1. 3 touchdowns now for San Francisco. No touchdowns for the Seahawks in this game. Moody sends it away to the Seahawks, who are desperate for some offense from the 5-yard line. Just shy of the 25. Darnold looking to get going. Seattle just hasn't been able to break through the San Francisco defense. They scored a couple early field goals in this game. Drives 1 and 2 both ended in 3 points, and they haven't had anything since early in the second quarter. They are over 200 total yards of offense, but they just have not been able to find the end zone. A pump fake by Darnold, a jump off for Darnold. Valdez Scantling just shy of the 30-yard line, pick up a 4 on first down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
So just under 3.5 to go here in the third. Seattle trailing by 3 touchdowns. Here is Walker, who has nowhere to go. Williams makes the tackle, and Seattle's threatening to go 3 and out again. And these Boo Birds raining down here at Lumen Field. Not very Seattle-esque. Just 1 third down conversion in this game for the Seahawks. Darnold floats it to the sideline. Jump ball is hauled in. First catch of Cooper Kupp's Seattle tenure. Just shy of midfield. And a good catch by Cooper Kupp. Just the second third down conversion in the game for the Seahawks. Moves it up to the 48-yard line, first down. Play action. Darnold steps up. Looking to run. He will. Dives forward before Warner can meet him. He wasn't touched, and he's able to get a couple more yards just shy of the first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
So second down and a long yard. Swing it out to Charbonnet, and he's got a first down and more inside the San Francisco 30-yard line. First touch of the game for Zach Charbonnet. And Seattle finally trying to find some momentum here as they take it into San Francisco territory inside the 30-yard line. From the 27-yard line. Walker cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and then brought down. A tough 2 yards for Kenneth Walker, who's had a pretty quiet game today. So the 25-yard line, second down as the third quarter winds down. Second down and 8. Seattle does not have to snap this. And they will not. End of 3 from Lumen Field. Week 1 action between two NFC West rivals. And it's the 49ers up 21 points, 27-6. Start of the fourth quarter here from Seattle. The Seahawks trying to claw their way back into this game, but they need a touchdown, it seems like, on this drive. Here's Walker trying to find some space. And not a whole lot to find. As Williams brings him down, pickup of 2, bringing up 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6. Here for Seattle, need to get to the 17. Darnold. Pocket breaking down, throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Looking for Cooper Kupp. 4th down, and now decision time for Seattle. Field goal doesn't really do you any good. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, Seattle's going to go for it here on 4th down. Need to get to the 17, 4th and 6. Walker splits out wide, emptying the backfield for Darnold. Extra man on the blitz. Darnold on the run. Incomplete off the hands of Valdez-Scantling. A little off target by Darnold, but a ball that Valdez-Scantling should have caught. And Seattle turns it over on downs. And here comes Brock Purdy and company back out. Up by 21, possibly looking to put this game away on this drive. .12 to go in the game. 21-point San Francisco lead, and they have the ball. Here's McCaffrey. Running to the right, nearly broke it. Julian Love makes the tackle that might have saved a huge touchdown run. And a gain of 9 instead brings up 2nd and short. Second and 1, McCaffrey stuffed in the backfield. Jones comes up to make the play. 3rd down and a big play upcoming for this Seattle defense. They need a stop right here. Third down and 4. Deep drop for Purdy, who steps up, fires a dart downfield, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen turns back to the 45. And there's the takeaway Seattle needed. He was looking for Jennings downfield, and he undercut him. And Tariq Woolen gets the game's first takeaway and a huge play for the Seattle defense. So now Seattle will set up shop across midfield, desperate to get into the end zone. First turnover of the game belongs to the Seahawks defense. 1st down, Seattle. Darnold steps up, pocket breaking down, spinning away, and he throws it over the head of everybody, incomplete. Good coverage downfield by San Francisco. Darnold had to throw it away. And 2nd down on the way. Second down after the incompletion. Darnold underneath, passes caught and immediately tackled. Valdez-Scantling. And a minimal gain of just 2 yards bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So 3rd down and 8 now here for Seattle. Need to get to the 36-yard line. Empty backfield here for Darnold. Darnold fires, pass caught, first down. Smith and Jigba. His first catch of the second half. And a first down just shy of the 30-yard line keeps the drive alive for the Seahawks. Under 12 to go in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down at the 31 after the third down conversion. Under 11 and a half to go. Darnold out to his left. Dives forward to the 29-yard line. And they got some jawing happening in the end zone.
Brings up second down at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Here's Walker. Nothing doing. Maybe a couple yards, but again, third down here for the Seahawks. They have not been able to get Walker going in this game, and that's a big difference right now between the San Francisco offense and the Seattle offense. Christian McCaffrey's been running all over the place. Not similar for Christian Walker. Or excuse me, for Kenneth Walker. 3rd and 5, good pickup by Walker from behind, but it's not enough. Bosa for the 5th San Francisco sack, and it's 4th down. And the Boo Birds rain down once again here at Lumen. So now what do you do if you're Seattle? You go for it on 4th and 11. Need to get all the way up to the 21-yard line. Extra man on the blitz. Darnold to the outside. It's short. And they turn it over again. Valdez-Scantling made the catch nowhere close to the sticks. Darnold had to get rid of it quickly because of the blitz. And San Francisco's defense gets another stop on 4th down. So San Francisco in control here in the fourth quarter. 21-point lead. Now a chance to just wind the clock with 9.5 to go. Purdy threw the interception their last time out. Seattle didn't do anything with it. And it's still a 21-point San Francisco lead. First down at the 29. Handoff, bouncing it to the edge, and a good tackle by the guy that just had an interception, Tariq Woolen, and a pickup of just 1 on first down. So nearing the 9-minute mark to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all San Francisco in this game. Their defense has been great. Their offense has been pretty good. And a play action. Purdy dumps it off underneath. And to the sideline, tackled inbounds by Jones is Isaac Guerrero. Third down coming up. Guerrero remains into the game at running back. 3rd down and 6 here for San Francisco. To throw Purdy. Over the middle, caught but short of the first down. Brandon Ayuk made the catch. Witherspoon brings him down. He was on his hip. And it's 4th down. Seattle's defense gets a stop. Approaching the halfway point of this fourth quarter. San Francisco on to punt it away. Thomas Morstead. No rush to be spoken of. From the 21. Good coverage downfield by the 49ers. So exactly halfway through this fourth quarter, Seattle trails by 3 touchdowns. Their offense back out. They have not been able to find the end zone here today. Just a couple field goals, and that's it. See if Seattle can mount a miracle comeback here in week 1. Seattle will start this drive at the 28-yard line, and Darnold will be under center. Play action and a dump off to Arroyo, and he meets a wall, swarmed by that San Francisco defense after a pickup of 6 to the 34-yard line as we approach the 7-minute mark to go here in the fourth. Seattle's been in the red zone only once in this game. And they had to settle for a field goal. That was back early in the second. Empty backfield here for Darnold on 2nd and 4. Darnold over the middle. Pass is caught. Arroyo to midfield. Good debut for the rookie tight end out of Miami. Elijah Arroyo makes another catch. And a first down to the midfield stripe for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, Darnold. Underneath to Walker. And a first down inside the 35. Darnold, yardage-wise, has been good in this game. He's over 250 yards passing. Just no scoring in this game for Seattle as we're under 6 minutes to go now. They just have not been able to find the end zone. First down at the 34-yard line. Here's Walker, and he gets swarmed at the 30. Neal puts his shoulder into him, and it's second down.
At the Niners' 31-yard line.
5 minutes to go in the fourth. Second down, Walker. Oh, Bosa! Loss of 2 on the play, and Bosa just delivered a blow. Third down on the way now. Third down and 9, need to get to the 24. Darnold stands in. Good protection up front. Pocket breaking down. Hit by Bosa. And an incompletion out of bounds brings up 4. Good coverage downfield by San Francisco once again. Fourth down and 9 at the 33-yard line. Darnold fires downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Smith and Jigba. First touchdown of the season for Seattle comes late here in the fourth quarter. And they finally catch Pater, but it's probably too little too late for the Seahawks. But Smith and Jigba finds the end zone. 4:11 to go in the fourth. Myers hits the extra point, and we're back to a 14-point game. 7 plays, 73 yards, 3:19 off the clock. Finally a touchdown for Seattle, but with very little time on the clock here in the fourth. 4:11 to go. Now all eyes turn to their defense to try to get another stop and hope Seattle can get the ball back fairly quickly if you're a Seahawk fan.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Myers sends it away from the 5-yard line to return. Shy of the 25. Witherspoon comes up to make the tackle. So here comes San Francisco's offense back out onto the field. Lead has been trimmed just a little bit. Time is definitely on their side, though. As all eyes turn to the Seattle defense, can they get a stop and get their offense the ball back? Or will San Francisco close this baby out? Seattle actually has more total yards in this game than San Francisco does. Here's a quick throw. to Jennings. And a good pickup on first down of about 9 as we hit the 4-minute mark to go here in the fourth. Second down and a yard. Handoff and a first down. Big hit at the end of the play, but not before moving the chains for San Francisco. And every first down makes it that much harder for Seattle to have any hope of a comeback, and that one just made it very tough. So now San Francisco can take this down to at least the 2-minute warning, assuming they don't pick up another first down. Another first down and the game might be over. Purdy wasting the time down. Play clock down to 2. Handoff and brought down in the backfield by DeMarcus Lawrence. Loss of 5 on first down. And a much-needed tackle there for DeMarcus Lawrence. Second and long as we are under 2:40 and counting. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Unless something crazy happens. And more yardage lost. So third down and long now here for San Francisco. We have hit the 2-minute warning. San Francisco with a 2-touchdown lead here in week 1 from Seattle. So here's the situation for the Seahawks. They can get a stop here and get the ball back. They'll have to burn a timeout at least. Assuming San Francisco doesn't throw it, but it looked like they might. Purdy on third and long to the sideline, caught, but short of a first down. So Seattle will use a timeout right here. They'll get the ball back, but now they need a lot of things to go their way. They need another touchdown, which has been hard to come by in this game for the Seahawks, just the one that they scored in the last drive. So they need a touchdown, and they'll probably need an onside kick if they want to have any hope. So the door slightly open, but still well in favor of San Francisco here as the fourth quarter winds down. Inside the 15 is where the return will start, and a good tackle for the 21-yard line. And now here comes Sam Darnold. Minute 47 to go. You got 2 timeouts in your back pocket, but you trail by 2 touchdowns. So you need to go down, score, leave some time, get an onside kick, and then do it again. So the door cracked open just a little bit, but San Francisco's got all the time in the world. First down, empty backfield. Just a 3-man rush as Darnold fires down the seam to a wide open Walker. Good start into San Francisco territory. And Seattle's going to sit on their 2 timeouts as we hit the 90-second mark here in the fourth. First down at the 42. Darnold again down the seam, and it's Arroyo inside the 10. Look at this. Timeout Seattle. A couple of chunk plays for the Seahawks. They only have 1 timeout left. But hey, you never know. So first and goal now at the 6-yard line after a couple chunk plays. Darnold moving around, fires, pass, caught, touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his first as a Seahawk, and there's part 1 of the equation. Took him 3 plays to get down the field and score the touchdown, and Kupp caught it right at the goal line. Now it'll come down to an onside kick for the Seahawks.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers for the extra point to try to make it a 7-point game. So Seattle does exactly what they needed to do in that situation, but now it all comes down to an onside kick. Myers will tee it up. Game on the line here for Seattle. It'll all come down to an onside kick with 1:10 to go. There it is. It's a laser beam on the ground, recovered by Pearsall, who runs it inside the 45-yard line, and that'll pretty much seal the deal for San Francisco. Just one timeout left for Seattle, and a couple kneel downs will put the finishing touches on this game for the 49ers. It's just come down to too little too late for Seattle. Christian McCaffrey's day running the ball, 26 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Seattle made the final score look a little better with a couple late touchdowns, but it was too little too late. Seattle couldn't get the offense going until San Francisco pretty much had this one sealed. So a couple kneel downs will put the finishing touches on this game for the San Francisco 49ers. Week 1 on the road in Seattle. And the 49ers are going to start off 1-0 on the year. Dominating performance by San Francisco. The final score doesn't show it. Seattle did a good job playing for some pride at the end of the game. Made it a little interesting for a moment. But San Francisco dominates throughout and wins this one on the road, 27-20 in Lumen Field in Seattle. San Francisco starts off 1-0. Seattle starts 0-1. Will travel to New Orleans next week to take on the Saints at 1-0 on the season. Seattle will travel across the country to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Good game. It was entertaining. San Francisco was in control for most of it. A couple late touchdowns by the Seahawks made it interesting for a moment, but San Francisco hangs on.